Bangun untuk negara ni macam orang kata apa, kira macam bertanggungjawab untuk rakyat Malaysia yang mana peminat-peminat bola.
We thought of Malaysia, we want to play, we give our best, and that's it.
In the 1960s and 70s, Malaysia was a tiger in Asian football. Malaysia matched and even beat the likes of Japan and South Korea, winning the then famous Merdeka tournament countless times, and even Thailand's coveted King's Cup. And in 1972, qualified and played in their only Olympic finals.
Oh, yang tu lah. Gembira lah. Shock. And then, masa tu nak hijau padang pun takut. Dia padang lah, smoke.
NAMAT Abdullah was a key member of the 1972 Munich Olympic team, coached by former national player KUPPAN.
I never forget the contribution and attitude of the national players who made the Olympics.
KUPPAN and NAMAT Abdullah were players and also coaches of some of the best Malaysian football teams ever assembled.
The superstars we had those days really made us very proud.
Munich, 1972. The opening match between Malaysia and hosts West Germany at the Munich Olympic Stadium. It is the first time Malaysia are playing in an Olympic finals. NAMAT Abdullah in jersey number 4 is fullback. For NAMAT, this is the ultimate dream come true.
In another, we play football, we get to play betul-betul punya. Datuk orang kata main do or die.
Malaysia's journey to Munich had actually begun 15 years earlier, just after independence. A select committee would traverse the country looking for potential players to become part of the first Malayan national football team.
They will go around or whatever it is, and whenever with the matches, and the selectors will be selecting. Then they will collect about 24, 25 players, what they call up. Then we'll have trial and the probable versus the possibles. That's how we get selected.
It is from these selections that NAMAT Abdullah and KUPPAN, both Penang state players, get the chance to represent Malaysia. KUPPAN was born in Bukit Mertajam, Penang in 1936, the eldest of 8 children of a poor family.
My mother was the only one a little bit Tamil educated. My father not educated. Both my father and mother were rubber tappers in the estate. I'm proud to say that when I was in Form 2, Form 3, that's where I played for school team. The teacher picked me up for school team. He saw something special in me, so he showed special interest in my welfare. The first boots, the teacher is the one who bought for me, the soccer master. He bought for me, encouraged me to play, encouraged me to keep the schedule, So training was there, and I used to get some special food during interval time, canteen time,
After leaving school, KUPPAN gets a job at the Penang Port Commission, playing both for the Port and the Penang state team. In 1958, he helps Penang win the Malaya Cup, beating Singapore 5-3, and was selected to play for the national team.
When I was selected to FAM first time, was called up. And I was going by train from Watwood, from BN to KL. The whole population, Kampung area was there at the station, you know.
He was the talk of town, if you ask me. So because BM is a very small place.
In 1961, KUPPAN helps Malaya win the inaugural Siap Games football title, beating hosts Burma 2-0. In another part of Penang, a young boy begins playing football with his brothers and friends near their home.
We started pasal kita orang nak Padang Marine, Abang Master. We play all the game all there.
NAMAT Abdullah was born in 1946 in Penang, the eldest of 9 children. After finishing school, NAMAT played for the Royal Air Force team in Penang.
And then I play for football, RAF Bugo. RAF Bugo I play, and then we are runners-up. Third division, we runners-up. And then we play for Marine Harbour Master.
In 1964, NAMAT is recruited into the Penang Under-20 Burnley Cup team, together with his younger brother Shahruddin. That same year, the Abdullah brothers helped Penang win the Burnley Cup.
We beat Perak 3-0, I think.
Thanks to the victory, NAMAT and 8 of his teammates are selected for the Penang State senior side. In the early days, the Merdeka tournament, which was established by Malaysia's first Prime Minister, Tunku Abdul Rahman, in commemoration of the nation's independence, becomes the premier tournament in the region.
Every time Malaysia plays in the Merdeka Stadium, in the tournament, stadium will be full. Stadium will be really full. From 7 o'clock like that, 6:30, 7, you cannot walk from 5-foot way. You cannot walk up the cliff to Merdeka Stadium ground. All will be packed.
KUPPAN plays for Malaysia for a few more years and retires in 1966. But for NAMAT Abdullah, his international football career is just about to take off. In 1969, both NAMAT and Shahruddin are selected for the national team.
Datuk Harun datang and then call me. And then he want to see NAMAT, Shahruddin, Isa, Syukur, Ali Bakar. And then he said 2 days or 3 days, I send letter and then you all report in KL. And then training. That one Russell dulu, coach.
As the decade of the 1960s comes to an end, M. KUPPAN is called again to serve the nation. And a young NAMAT Abdullah is about to earn his first international cap. And the two of them will soon help Malaysia create football history. NAMAT Abdullah and his brother Shahruddin are the pride of Penang as they win the Burnley Cup football tournament in 1969 and immediately join the national squad. NAMAT earns his first international cap in 1970 when Malaysia beats South Korea 2-0 to become the inaugural champions of the Jakarta Anniversary Tournament.
NAMAT Abdullah is my favorite captain. Very disciplined, very sincere, and really means business in the field.
We get in training, we play any place, any time where we call, we play. We started from the game. Anytime we training, prison training, pinning training, and then we got government services, and then Penang of Liga Agong Cup. Time play, always play. That's why we are fit. No, nothing.
In the early days, the Malaysian government was the biggest employer, especially of sportsmen and women. NAMAT and Shahrudin quickly joined this institution, Malaysian prisons, and even trained here on this field in Taiping. Inspired by then Director General of Prisons, Tan Sri Murad Aman, a keen promoter of sport, Malaysian prisons, or Penjara Malaysia, become one of the best football teams in the country, winning the FAM League in 1970, 71 and 73, and produced some of the best state and national players.
Dulu saya punya Datuk Murad ni. Dia aktif pasal sukan ni. Dia challenge dengan polis, challenge LLN, and then dengan tenaga nasional. Fight dia kira point lah.
September 1971. Malaysia are vying for a place in the Munich Olympic finals. They are in a tough group, together with South Korea and Japan, two of the most formidable teams in Asia, the others being China and the Philippines. Malaysia beat Japan 3-0 in the opening match. 2 days later, they edged South Korea 1-0. Already, it's unbelievable that Malaysia could beat two Asian football giants. And then they continue their winning streak by beating China 3-0 and the Philippines 5-0, becoming the only team in the group not to concede a single goal. The whole nation is shocked but thrilled with excitement.
That is the first time Malaysia made to the Olympics. I feel really proud and very gifted to be associated with some of the players.
August 1972, the Munich Olympic Stadium. Malaysia are down to play hosts West Germany in the opening match of the Games. What an honor for this tiny, young Southeast Asian nation on the world stage.
Oh, yang tu lah. Gembira lah. Shock. And then, masa tu nak pijak padang pun takut. Dia padang lah, smooth.
Although first-timers at the Olympics, they played gallantly, holding West Germany to a scoreless first half.
We play, and then first half, referee, your coach, why? You playing like Brazil. Referee say, you play like Brazil. Okay, thank you very much. And then, second half, the weather hot, sini sudah peluh. Jerman punya players semua peluh.
In the second half, the Germans score 3 goals past a tired Malaysia, and the match ends with West Germany winning 3-0. Then, 2 days later, Malaysia shocked the stadium by beating USA 3-0 and finished their campaign with a hard-fought 6-0 loss to Morocco.
Morocco dia profesional. Dia pasal negeri komunis. dia boleh main Olympic, dia boleh main World Cup, dia playing very best.
I never forget the contribution and attitude of the national players who made the Olympics.
But on the 5th of September 1972, a group of kidnappers enters the Games village and takes a few athletes and coaches hostage. Although the incident ends the next day, the hostage crisis tarnishes the Olympic Games forever. Regardless, it is a monumental achievement for Malaysia, having made its only appearance in the Olympic football finals till today. Penang-born prison officer NAMAT Abdullah and the team of 1972 achieved something that no other Malaysian football team has done since, playing in the Olympic finals. NAMAT's state and national coach KUPPAN, a former player himself, prepares to take the national team into their 16th Merdeka tournament in 1973. After being back from a thrilling Olympic campaign, the star-studded team win the Merdeka tournament in 1973 after beating Kuwait 3-1 in the final. And the following year, they beat mighty South Korea 1-0 in a thrilling final. The team are on a roll, winning the 1974 Asian Games bronze in Tehran, making them the third best team in Asia. What an achievement! (1974). Penang are preparing for the Malaysia Cup campaign. They have one of the best state lineups of the decade. NAMAT Abdullah is the Penang captain, while KUPPAN is coaching both the state and the national team. Interestingly, it was back in 1958 that Penang last won the Malaysia Cup, then Malaya Cup, when KUPPAN was playing for the state. Now, they firmly believe they can do it again this time. It's the semi-final against Singapore. The first leg is being played at the famous Kallang Stadium in Singapore. It's a disaster for the Northerners. Although leading 2-1 in the first half, Singapore take advantage of disagreements between the Penang players and win the match 3-2. Penang are down, but not out.
Kita orang training di MTC dekat apa dulu. Saat ni masa bawa depan lari country pushing around bukit-bukit semua tu. Itu patah balik pasal Padang buat shopping buat sprinting, tapi apa Isa bakal kata ini mampu nak training. Saya kata Isa, tahun ni kita mau ambil 74 Malaysia Cup, jangan peduli depa 10 tahun Malaysia Penang tak pegang ni. And then Isa bakal dah okey, Ali bakal also.
In the second leg of the semi-final, Penang are back and forth, and they silence the Kallang Roar 4-1, booking a place in the final against mighty Perak. Penang beat Perak 2-1 in the final to become Malaysia Cup champions after 16 years.
We won the cup. Penang has not won the cup until now, you know.
And in 1976, as captain, NAMAT leads Penang to win the Aga Khan Gold Cup in Bangladesh. For their outstanding services to the nation, KUPPAN and NAMAT Abdullah were awarded DATUships. Both Dato M. KUPPAN and NAMAT Abdullah are eternally grateful to the key person in their respective lives who gave them the freedom to pursue their football dreams.
Saya dulu saya kerja balik pukul 4.20. Balik makan, minum mana, saya pergi training sendiri. Itu masa time tak ada bidang sikit, tak ada training. Saya pergi training sendiri. Setiap hari macam tu lah. Kalau kerja petang, dah pagi saya pergi training. Perempuan saya kata, awak tak letih lah. Tak letih lah. Nak rest apa. Dia kata dah minat nak main bola. Macam tu lah. Tinggal dia saja. Tiap-tiap kalau mereka tournament ke, ada pilot negeri Korea mana, tinggal dah. Sampai dia golek kepala. Dia kata, saya kata apa dia, dah hampir pilih aku main bola. Aku main bola, aku kena jaga lah. Tak ada apa lah. It's okay lah. Sekarang tu tengok gaduh ni pun dia pun tolong tu. Dia jaga.
And my wife is here. She never left me. She is all the time very caring. Lovable and caring lah. Never make me suffer, never.
Dad was our motivation in everything. Well-disciplined man, very committed to the game, so that actually motivated us to be part of him lah, with him all the time.
For their tireless contribution, the names Dato Namat Abdullah and Dato M. KUPPAN will be etched forever in the annals of Malaysia's football history.
It was a very nice 7 years or so of my active involvement in the national team, where the officials, the senior players all treated simple. And of course, the officials at that time, Tunku was the president, Bakadau, all were politicians, but they never used politics to, they really sacrificed for the team.
Saya rasa macam gembira lah untuk rakyat, berhati untuk main untuk negara.